Now I can be one with darkness.
Aqua is a playable character in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. She always worried about Terra and Ventus. She was the official Keyblade Master since Master Ericus gave her the title. One day, Master Xehanort arrived together with Ventus. Master Xehanort instructed Ericus to train Ventus to be a Keyblade Master. Together with Terra and Ventus, the three became close friends. They started training, and as time goes on, Aqua and Terra took the mark of mastery. However, only Aqua was able to become a master, since Terra was not able to control his darkness. Unverse started to come out, and they were instructed to protect the princesses. Ericus instructed Aqua to keep a close eye on Terra and bring him back immediately, since he was concerned of Terra's darkness. They came across several Disney characters, and one day ends up on the Radiant Garden. There, Aqua meets Kairi, and she accidentally touched Aqua's Keyblade in fright, unintentionally performing a Keyblade inheritance ceremony. Aqua and Mickey protected Kairi and her grandmother from the Unverse, and before they set off, Aqua gave a protective charm on Kairi to aid her in the future. After seeing Terra and Ventus, she requested that they go home. Both Terra and Aqua argue about Master Ericus, and ends up Aqua telling him that she was instructed to watch over Terra, which hurt Terra. At one point, she and Terra came to the Destiny Islands to meet Sora and Riku. Aqua wanted to have Sora inherit the Keyblade, however, when she learns that Terra gave his to Riku, she decided not to give it to Sora anymore. She was informed by Yensid that Master Ericus died. She head to the Keyblade graveyard to meet up with Terra, and then, there, they encounter Master Xehanort, Vanitas, and Bray. Aqua fights Bray, but she was knocked out by Vanitas. When she woke up, Ventus is already under Vanitas' influence. When the X-Blade explodes, she loses consciousness again and ends up at Yensid's tower with Ventus. She takes Ericus' Keyblade and transforms the world into Castle Oblivion so Ventus can be safe. After that, she went to Radiant Garden to battle the possessed Terra. She was successful in defeating Xehanort, however, Xehanort stabs himself with a Keyblade so he can lock out Terra. As Terra Xehanort falls into the realm of darkness, Aqua sacrifices herself and dives after him in an attempt to send him back into the realm of light while she remained in the realm of darkness. As Aqua presses on, defeating Heartless, she eventually comes out in a clearing and looks up. Surprised, she recognized the Castle of Dreams surrounded by clouds of darkness. Keep in mind that some of the lists are observations and some are facts. Others are useless things. Most of the info comes from a website like Wiki, and others come from a fanbase website. That being said, here are the list for the true Keyblade Master, Aqua. According to Nomura, she did not design Aqua's appearance, but he instead focused on what her story would be. Her outfit was based on Terra's Japanese-inspired clothes, which are meant to expand the student and teacher bond shown in the game. Aqua's outfit was altered 3 times during the game's development. Nomura felt the open back of Aqua's outfit presented at the Tokyo Game Show 2009 was too revealing and modified the design to be more conservative. Megumi Toyoguchi was the one who voiced Aqua in the Japanese version. She also voiced Pain in Final Fantasy X2. While Toyoguchi used a low tone with Pain, she used tone closer to her original voice when voicing Aqua, which Nomura praised. From the beginning of Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep's development, the staff decided its story would have the 3 plot lines centered around 3 different characters. In terms of gameplay, Aqua was designed to be a character gamers would take some time getting used to, and recommended them to use her as the last one in order to understand the game's story better. When Aqua's story is completed, you're allowed to save new data for the final episode. In the final episode, due to a boss waiting there, the battle level for Radiant Garden is higher. There was a sheep tease with Zack and Aqua, with the former asking out the latter on a date. It doesn't help that Aqua becomes flustered and needs to compose herself afterwards, with her commenting that her face is red.
That won't really be necessary.
Hey, how about one date?
Oh, you mean, no, I have to leave right away. Besides, I still have so much training to do.
Fair enough. And I'm still a work in progress after all.
Oh, it's over already? And I finished today's training in record time. Aqua, what's wrong? Your face is red.
Nothing.
At the start of the game, Aqua, as the newest Keyblade Master, is entitled to a certain knowledge that the player doesn't get to see, even when playing as Aqua. You finally found out what she was told in the final story, that being the true nature of the Land of Departure, its significance as a world of balance, and how to turn it into Castle Oblivion.
Now that you are a master, there is one secret in particular you must know. Should anything happen to me, and you find the Legion of Darkness at our doorstep, I ask that you take my Keyblade and use it to lock this land away. Just use the key, and this land will be transformed. From that day forward, all who visit this land will be lost to oblivion, none ever able to solve the mystery. None, Aqua, except you.
Despite everything that happens, she keeps on going long after the other two, and even spends 11 years alone in the realm of darkness without cracking. Although she did come close.
I'm losing this fight. The darkness has found the cracks in my heart. Is this the last apparition before it takes me over?
But it was fortunately averted by timely arrival of Ven and Terra's Keyblade to give her the drive to keep going. Aqua saves Xehanort, who is possessing Terra, since Aqua's not going to leave a friend to die and Terra's showing us signs of fighting from the inside. This was the logical choice. Too bad it blew up in her face and caused the events of the rest of the series to occur.
Ven, I'm sorry. I might not make it back as soon as I thought, but I promise I'll be there one day to wake you up.
In the secret ending of Birth by Sleep, regardless of their state of existence, Naminé, Rojas, Axel, Xian, Ven, Terra, and Aqua pray to Sora's name across time and space, though it may be a mistranslation since Rojas, Xian, and Axel suddenly look up as a group to watch the sunset.
Sora.
And Terra and Ven are just noticing a shooting star when they say Sora's name.
Sora.
So for those two groups, it's possible they were calling attention to the sky, which is Sora in Japanese version, which loses its double meaning in English.
Sora.
Completing the 3 scenarios as well as collecting all the Xehanort reports unlocks the final episode in which Aqua battles Terra Xehanort, which the final mix unlocks the secret episode where Aqua fights an Alpha Heartless. Aqua is the only one of the trio who qualifies to become a Keyblade Master. Ventus is too inexperienced to apply and Terra has too much darkness in him, partially because of circumstances outside of his control. As a further example, take the Deep Space World. Both Terra and Ven have to constantly evade detection by the ship's inhabitant as they clear out Unversed and help Experiment 626 escape, which is better known as Stitch, which includes being attacked by the ship's defensive turrets. Aqua, on the other hand, simply walks up to the nice lady in charge and explains why she's there.
My name is Aqua. And those monsters, I followed them here. Please, I can handle this threat. Just give me a chance. Let me show you. The weapon I carry is the only one that can stop them.
Of course, that could have been just luck. If the Grand Councilwoman wasn't there and it was just Gontu in charge, Aqua would have gotten herself tossed in a brig even faster than Terra.
Hold it right there. Why don't I know you? What section are you from?
I'm...
Trying to stow away, are we?
Before fighting the Inverse alongside making Radiant Garden, if you look carefully behind Aqua, you can see a second Kairi right behind her. This was rectified in HD 2.5 remix version. Aqua's main element is water, but her only water attack is a shot lock. Why? Because Aqua's ultimate exclusive spells are fire and ice spells. When you combine fire and ice, you get water. Aqua is locked into using the Master Defender in the secret episode when she has several keychains she could use right. Well, the thing is, the other keychains she has linked themselves with Rainfall or Stormfall, her current Keyblade, so when she sacrificed the Stormfall to save Terra Xehanort, she lost the other keychains in the process. As such, she has no other keychain to replace that of the Master Defender. Aqua was able to effectively derail Master Xehanort's plan. The reason behind this is because she was not part of Ven and Terra, who Master Xehanort has eyes. Aqua is just a third wheel and Master Xehanort plans to kill her if opportunity should arise, so he can better manipulate both Ven and Terra. In this game, Aqua and Stitch ended up becoming friends. In Kingdom Hearts 2, Stitch ends up sneaking behind Sora and the gang while they mess around with Ansem's computer. What was Stitch doing there in the first place? Looking for someone? Well, consider whose armor and Keyblade is currently stashed there.
I like the charm you made. Do you think maybe my circle of friends could become part of yours? My name is Aqua. My friends are Terra and Ventus.
Aqua. Ven. Terra. Ven.
Terra and Ventus block attacks with their Keyblades. Aqua throws up a beehive barrier that protects her from all directions. She also learns skills to dash while projecting a barrier to damage enemies, can explode her barrier outwards to damage enemies, and is the only character who can use her block skill in midair. In the tie-in novel, she's a skilled baker of sweets. Terra teases that it's his only reminder that she's a girl. Part of the reason that ESRB tagged the game with the mild suggestive themes, her breasts don't bounce as much as some examples, but they do. The scene in which we are introduced to her is played out in exactly the same way we meet Kairi in the first game, only with a more sisterly tone than romantic. Likewise, the Lucky Charms Aqua made were inspired from a misinterpretation of the two tales we heard in the first game, with the Thalassa shell charm made by the sailors for safe returns merged with the binding properties of the Paupu fruit. When she's thinking, she tends to fold her right arm over her chest while propping her left elbow up on it and placing a hand on her chin. In 0.2, some of Aqua's moves have received upgrades. For example, her default finisher now adds an additional pair of orbs that spread across the ground, and the Spellweaver finish command adds a giant ice that explodes at the move's end to deal massive area of effect damage. Her Prism Range shot lock has also received buff that increased its maximum lock to 28. Despite 10 years having passed in the realm of light, Aqua looks exactly the same during the events of a fragmentary passage, because time itself works in a completely different manner in the realm of darkness. She herself wasn't aware of how long she had actually been roaming around in there.
First tell me, how long's it been in the realm of light?
About 10 years.
Interesting.
So that's about it for this video. If you like it, leave a thumbs up. If you're new, click that subscribe button. Also, check out the other videos on my channel. Links are on the description below. Peace out.